This is Spill the Sauce podcast with
Sam Hastings with Sam Sauce.
and Radi from Fire.
Let's keep spilling that good stuff.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Spill the Sauce podcast. I am Radi Fernandez, and I'm here with my co-host and buddy.
Sam Hastings with Sam Sauce.
Always missing the cue. Always. Jesus Christ.
I like
And today-
the delay.
Yeah, there's like a gap there, like 3 seconds of like nothingness. Anyway, I'll let you do the honors, man. This is your guest. You were very hype. This is your boy.
Well, no, this is pretty awesome. So we're always looking for guests to have on, and there's always people like, hey, you should have this guy and you should have this guy on. Not often do you get the individual themselves say, hey, I want on. And this isn't some random dickhead. This is Carlos with Chile Lengua de Fuego, and we are stoked to have him from Honduras. What's up, my buddy?
Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, Roddy. Hey, Sam.
Hey, how's it going,
Yeah,
man?
dickhead, but not any random dickhead.
Oh, so what's it like down in Honduras right now? You're in my own time zone. I don't know how that shit works out, but that's kind of crazy.
Tropical, nice cold front. So we get about 60 degrees in the morning, 90 degrees in the evening, sort of like desert. Hectic as any capital city, but it's nice to be around. We get great fresh produce every day. Processing right now about 2,000 pounds of Scotch bonnets.
2,000 pounds. You're processing a little ton. That's an actual ton.
What's
Of
that
Scotch
shit look
bonnets.
like? What does that amount look like?
De la factura. So yeah, it's the call, handling a little bit around here. Then you're gonna meet my associate Nestor. He's all there. He's giving out orders to begin with. Doing so much, man. It's crazy, but it's part of this industry. It's hot, it's spicy.
Mhm.
Sometimes it gets cold and dark, but you always see the light.
That's beautiful, man.
That's the title of this episode. I love that. But yeah, so when we have like, if Sam was asking, like, we have 2,000 pounds of peppers. Like, what does that look like? How do you picture me? Like, yeah, in a room. How does 2,000 pounds of pepper look like?
It's not much. It depends on the pepper. Like if you have 2,000 pounds of Reaper, it's double the size and volume because they're very
Oh my
light.
God. Yeah, they
So
are.
our Scotches are around, what, 35, 40 grams each, Nestor? Yeah, 35, 40 grams each. They're like mini pumpkins.
Okay.
Nice.
It's basically a swimming pool.
The size goes
Yeah, it's we used to produce. We've been scaling productions. So sometimes we get 1,500 pounds per cut. So that's 3,000 pounds per week, or it just like it's an up and down. But we produce year round, which is good. We're about to start producing super hots again. So we have a small tunnel of what you call that one? The chocolate ghost pepper, which I love it. I love chocolate ghost pepper, man. It's like a weed. It doesn't die. It's plague resistant. It's crazy. But then you got others that are just they like plagues come in, feed on me, and it's ridiculous. So it's not being an agronomist. It's part of what you learn. But it's beautiful.
So it sounds like, are you for the most part pretty organic gardener? I mean, you're trying to defend pests the best as you can, but you're not just coating things with pesticides.
I think there's no such thing as organic, man. Whoever says they're
True.
organic is BS.
100% true. I totally agree with that.
You just have to do good agricultural practices, like good manufacturing practices. Know your products, have control on them, and then do what you have to do when you get them to the facility to process.
No, that's rock solid, man. Because yeah, Roddy, I mean, with you being familiar with your farmers, like everyone's like, oh, organic. It's just like, I'm pretty sure it's statistically true that there's not much things as true organic in this world anymore, which is kind of fucked, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
You just do the best practices. I like that.
I do want to roll back a little bit, Carlos, because I just want to like give like, can you give me like in the shortest version, how Lengua de Fuego started and like where you are now? Because like I know you've done hot ones, not once but like twice, maybe 3 times. Is it 3 times you have hot sauce on hot ones? Your facility now, I hear you that you're expanding. How did you get started? Just give me the whole background of like the whole thing. Like how did Lengua de Fuego start?
Loved pepper since I was a child. I used to go to my dad's coffee farms with him. So we used to have these called burritas, which is stacked tortillas with frijoles, egg, avocado, more frijoles, the
Oh, dude.
fried plantain, cheese. So they stacked them. And then I remember he used to grab peppers and give it to me and say, okay, you're going to bite food and then you're going to bite your pepper. And then, so that's where I started loving peppers. I started making oil, an infused oil with Scotch bonnet back in the days. It still wasn't popular. Today, now everybody's doing chili fucking oils. And I'm like, okay, now it's time for me to come in with my oil to kick everybody's ass. Because my oil is raw. I don't cook my oil, and everybody cooks their oil. But I got that nailed down. Anyways, came the years. I was since I was small. Fast forward, 2018. My wife is like, "Hey, I want to sell your oil," and we start selling small 4-ounce extra virgin olive oil, hot olive oils. She then became an entrepreneur in a beauty business. All the peppers I had bought for the oils were going rot, and I decided to make my first hot sauce, which is a Rosalila Fire. I used to call it the sweet tongue blaster because it was sweet, and the tongue would just fucking blast, man. It was crazy.
I love it.
And but then it's like, okay, we're opening Honduras. It can't have that gringo name. And then how are we gonna start? So it's October. So that was October 2018. We decided to have a Mayan-inspired branding and name. So there's Chile in Maya. So Chile Lengua de Fuego in Mayan mean ik tan kak. So we found out the Nahuatl language, Mayan Nahuatl language, and came from there. And actually, the brand started like Ik Tan Kak, and then we swapped it as Chile Lengua de Fuego because people were having a very hard time with saying it. So 2019, we formalize 4 sauces. 2020, adventure out to the Zest Fest, which my heart and everything out to those guys. Great organizers, great event. They had a slump last year. They took more than a year to bring it back. Bad venue for them. There's a Cowboys game, Texas Fair. Now they're going back to their original dates in May, which is good. Invite everybody who's listening to go to Cesfest, to you guys. Try it out. Don't go for what others say. I think we have to experiment stuff our own to see the experience. They've been doing it for 20 plus years. But anyhow, Cesfest, barbecue sauce. We're going to Texas. We got a golden chili with our barbecue sauce infused with vodka. We get a 3rd place with our branding. We get a 2nd place with our other sauce, with our salsa racha, which is my style of sriracha. Come on, 2021, we get a call from, well, we're still competing, but we get a call from Hedonist. I just didn't stop sending samples and samples and samples. Never give up. When they're closing the door, put your foot in. Don't let them close the door on you. And we made it with Butila Fire, with our bitter orange sauce. It was exciting, man. And most exciting is that we're sitting with my associate here, and we're so excited. We're like, yeah, they're gonna order 1 pallet. They're gonna order 2 pallets maximum. And they're like, hey, man, can you give us 60,000 sauces? And we're like, fuck. we've never produced more than 600 sauces a day.
Yeah.
Mhm. So we're like, yeah, of course we can. Um, and come the day, again, we've been on Hot Ones 3 times with our turmeric sauce, season 19, season 21 with our chipotle chocolate ghost sauce. Uh, we did a sub pack for hedonist with our hot coffee sauce, and then we did hedonist number 8, which is their 8th anniversary sauce. So it's collaborated with them, which is zapote. You know what zapote is, Sam?
Yeah. It's would you consider it? It's more of a fruit than a vegetable, right?
Yeah,
It
but
is a fruit.
what do you call it in English? You're being a chef, or there's no name for
Oh,
it in English, right?
I'm bad at pronouncing things, but that's all I ever knew it as.
So
Do
it's
you think
like fuck the mango and the peach. They had an
Oh,
orgy,
Something like that.
and
dude,
the sweet,
I'm
and the
down.
sweet
It kinda looks
potato
like
was and the sweet
it
potato was
almost looks like an off-brand papaya. Un zapote, el zapote se parece mucho como la papaya, but like not the same. It's less sweet and it has a funky taste to it.
Yeah, you'll have
Yes.
them. You'll see them a lot at like either like the Hispanics or even like the Asian markets, because a lot of the
Yeah.
Asian markets around my area, a lot of the Hispanics and like Middle Eastern, like they all kind of go to the same market, get away from all the white boy shit, and actually get like some cool fresh produce. There's a lot of good stuff out there.
Oh, that's what we get here, which we love. It's the fresh produce, man. Like we
God,
have
yeah,
it
for
in here.
you,
We don't have that much in like cooked inventory. We like to cook fresh stuff,
that's
uh,
amazing.
even for export or whatever.
So
Yeah,
you're
it's
saying, so the first ticket into Hot Ones, you had to drastically change your whole operation, because if you're doing 600 bottles a day, which on a good day, if I'm producing myself only doing a double batch, I'm probably doing 600 bottles because I'm doing it all myself, and that's a big day. But 60,000 units, that's a big number. We've talked to a lot of people on Hot Ones. We've never heard anything like that. That's a big
Yeah.
boy.
How do you increase that? How do you go from 600 bottles to what was the timeline? They say, hey, I need 60,000 bottles in a week, in a month. Like, what was it like?
so it's 3 months, and they tell you 1 month before. So there's no way to get ready, but just take action. So we started, man. I started with a small casserole in my house, burning my hands. So we used to have the squirt bottles, and I remember that I started cold sauce. Just I would let it uh, lower down. Didn't know anything about saucing. Uh, Put it in the refrigerator. Would be nice, good enough for 7 days. And then I started pasteurizing using squirt bottles, and then I put them in paper brown bags. Uh, with our maid in the house, she would support me with this, and we would burn our hands. So we had to put paper bags so that we didn't burn our hands and could pour one by one into the bottles. And I started selling them, and selling like 50 bottles would be like, yeah, my side gig, and it was fun. And then I bought my first automated filler, and then I bought a 10-gallon pot. Went from small pot to 1 gallon to 2 gallons to 5 gallons to 10 gallons to 20 gallons, now to 25-gallon stainless steel pots. I still don't have a kettle, so we do small batch, but we fire up 200 gallons at the same time now, and we produce 6,000 bottles a day now.
So that's 600 to 6,000. That's like 10x. I mean, dude, that's huge, man. And then what? So you've been on Hot Ones quite a few times. I know you're putting out at least 3 or 4 products almost every year. Is that kind of your plan to stay current, keep things fresh, a lot of new ideas consistently?
Yeah, it's hard to keep up because it's so much stuff, and everybody wants like the new stuff, and then you don't stay focused on what's selling, and you have to have like the main product that wants to sell. So we're actually focusing on that and having products go to compete, wanting to go into more, not as spicy now, because we have our spicy sauces. So we won 6 awards. We won Best of Show, Grand Champion, Best hot sauce 2021 with our son of a bee sauce, which is our reaper sauce. Huela ramput. That's the name in Spanish. Uh, so without the A, Fabi.
Oh, without the A. Oh, okay. Se me fue, perdón.
So
No,
yeah,
love all the artwork and everything. I got a bottle of the Passiflora Fire right now, and then the berry curry that our friend I pretty sure had to gift us because he had too much hot sauce when he left Albuquerque the first year. Any idea who this guy is? Old Marky Mark from Hot Sauce Guide. He had so much hot sauce from everyone. He's just like, Sam, I got too much of this. What do you want? I'm just like, dude, I want some of that Chile Lengua de Fuego. So that was pretty damn awesome. It's good
very
stuff.
curry sauce. It's nice. So we're gonna start sticking to seasonals. We do want to keep our 3 to 4 new sauces per year just to have that on the back. We're doing a lot of co-packing in Honduras. We're doing some white labeling. We're doing some collabs for others, for restaurants to have their own sauce. Like, I'm tired of like the staple hot sauces, the commodities, the Tabascos, the Cholulas, the Frank's Reds, the Srirachas. I love them, but they're not a competition to any of us. They're just the staple hot sauce. It's the culture. It's like the Budweiser. You don't want the Budweiser. You want a craft beer. You want something tasting nice, something a seasonal. You want the Oktoberfest in October, in November. You want.
He gets it.
Yeah,
you want 100% true, because I feel like me, white boy, Midwest, Tabasco reigns supreme forever. Lately, it's getting more like Cholula, and it's funny because everyone's like, "Ooh, this is that new stuff. This is that premium craft hot sauce," because they're just so ignorant in this space. But then there's a local guy in Minnesota called Crybaby Craig's. He just does a pickled habanero garlic vinegar forward sauce, and he's crushing the scene. He was an old chef, so that's some cool small batch made stuff. But you're right, wherever you go, it's Tabasco, Cholula, Red Hots. It's a cool opportunity to do some white labeling for people. Is that something you're interested in, Roddy, at all?
Yeah, like I've actually, so I was gonna say, like, I'm kind of like following Carlos' footsteps, because I have my own facility now, and I'm also like starting to co-pack and white label for other people in restaurants here in the city. Like, hey, have your own sauce. Like, we can make you something. Like, we can, give you whatever branding you want. Or I've done white labeling with some of my recipes, and just like people that want my sauce with their stuff, and I'm like, yeah, like that's fine. Just here, as long as you give me money, I don't care what you do with the sauce,
Oh, can you white label me some Mama Juanas?
I could do that. Yeah, it could be.
No, I'm kidding. Anyways, you got to get a bottle of that, Carlos.
The Mama Minnesotan or something. I don't know. Minnesota Mama.
Where's your facility, Roddy?
In Philadelphia.
Okay. So I should be sending up some pepper mash so that you can use our mash, which is cheaper and better than all that salted mash.
Are you kidding me?
Dude,
bro?
I want some.
I'm so going to do that. I did not know you did that, Carlos.
Carlos is the man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get good mash and peppers from Carlos himself. Yo, I'm excited. Oh my god, dude!
I'll send you something for trial, and you see if it works for you, because it's only vinegar and it's not salted, so you can work more around it.
It's not salted. Oh, you're beautiful, dude. I'm so excited. Dude, I'm literally so excited about that right now. Oh, dude,
I'm excited that you're excited then.
Yeah, no, man. Oh my god, because it helps. So now with us like co-packing, for example, and trying to work with more and more clients, and having such a small growth season here in the northeast side of the country, it's cold as fuck up here, like 9 months out of the year. So nobody has peppers, and to get peppers from like distributors and stuff gets really complicated and expensive. So if I can get stuff that is like fresh and is like from someone that I know, oh hell yeah, I will, dude. Oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful. Now that I'm upscaling too, I can't just rely.
You want to like advertise more, Carlos? Like, hey, like you do have enough surplus of mash, because there's companies out there that do mash that are just terrible quality. I mean, they're just
dude. I bought mash one time before to try it. I'm not gonna say where from, but it smelled and tasted like asshole the entire time. It was like weird, funky, right? And I was like, why? What? It doesn't smell like the pepper. It smells like bullshit. So I just didn't use it.
Depends on whose asshole you're smelling and tasting.
Well, that one was not good.
Yeah, but let's it's part of what we're wanting to expand to be able to contribute to the U.S. market system. That way we generate employment here in Honduras as well, in rural parts where the poverty is just extreme. Women are our harvesters, for example, our main harvesters. So there's actually a story behind whatever you want to sell. You guys there, if like you, Roddy, you're co-packing. Sam, you're doing your stuff. Maybe you don't get stuff as cheap. Your margins are going to be better. There's more leeway for negotiation with your clients or with your retailers, whatever. So yeah, it's part of. So again, I started in my house with that. It started in my house with some small plants of peppers as well, as we all want to, and then transitioned to the farm. Farms are a pain in the ass, man. That'll tell you.
Dude, I want to experience it so bad. I want to walk the farm with you and eat a stack of tortillas with some fucking peppers.
Yo, Sam, we just gotta go. What are we doing in winter? But not well. You're having a baby, so that's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere.
I need to get
Carlos, I'm gonna go to Honduras. I'm just gonna go to Honduras. I'm going to the farm.
Come down to Honduras. We already had Gene from Karma in Honduras visiting for a week and a half.
Oh, nice, dude.
What so when you're talking about pepper mash, like what peppers do you want to produce for bulk quantities if mash is available in the States?
So we have Scotch bonnet, but right now I know that like orange habaneros is huge in the States. The serranos are huge in the States. There's not enough. Then you want like super hots. You want Reaper. You want Ghost Pepper. You want Trinidad's, and you want 7 Pots. I think that's like the bracket that you want to look for.
Roddy is so excited because he hired a farmer last year for Reapers, and he didn't get much because shit's hard.
Yeah, no, dude, nothing. I hired his farm, and they had 300 plants, and I would go and check them all the time, and I hang out and stuff, and blah blah blah. And the plants got beautiful. They got big. They were bushy. They were the best. I ended up with like 3 pounds of peppers.
Yeah, it's a trial and error.
He just giggles. There was not a single pepper in most of those plants, and I was like, "What the
Where'd you get those pepper seeds from?"
Hucker Butt Company.
Well, you know what? I got my seeds, which is fucking cool. I got my seeds from France. So I got a friend from France that produces badass peppers. And I got seeds from France, and then now we're having so we have I finally hired an agronomist, and we're gonna plant, and we're going to have those tunnels because we all do it covered, huge tunnels, and we're gonna have like special tunnels just for seeding for us.
That's the way to do it, like isolation.
Our Scotch bonnets crossed with yellow Trinidad Marugas and yellow Reapers, but they're still Scotch bonnets, but they're fucking hotter. So they're my Scotch bonnets.
So this is what you already have.
Is that available for mash too? Is that part of like the deal that you're trying to like?
¿Cuántas libras de mash tenemos? We have 15,000 pounds of mash. More.
What the fuck?
30.
Take it easy, buddy. There's enough for everybody.
So we have 45,000 pounds of pepper mash.
I think there's plenty to share, right, Sam? We can get some. Yeah.
I will call you guys from my phone because I'm going to write on the car right now, but I want to show you where our peppers. They're cleaning peppers right now, so I think it's a good time for you guys to see. Néstor, yo voy a venir. Le dije, ¿va? So this is Néstor. He has to say hi. Hi, guys.
Néstor.
You remember from Albuquerque?
Yeah.
He was in
Albuquerque. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw you in Albuquerque in 2021.
Sure, I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, man.
Yeah, so it's fun, man. I love this. I love this shit. This is you know what? It's the up and down and doing everything. So this is our dark kitchen. Because we also we do burgers. This is another kitchen that we have, and these are my 25-gallon.
Yep, that's the same one that I have.
These are 2-inch. These are 2-inch, wide open, to be able to process faster, man.
That's the way to do it. It's kind of funny because I'll listen to people talking about the hand pump siphons, and there's like, how do people do that in large quantities, like 200?
These are the
I still do
smokers.
that.
Yo, those are some huge smokers.
These
Some
are
big
smokers.
boys.
Yeah. And these are the peppers.
All right. Dude,
Holy
stacks and stacks of peppers.
So if you see, like, this is the Scotchy,
Oh, those look
Dude, those
nice.
spots are
And-
huge too.
and this is the Scotchy Maruganized.
Oh, wait, all right, anyways, yeah,
So
I'm
look at
very
this.
intrigued by that because
So
I think
there's
Marugas are
different colors, but look at this Scotchy. Like, they got the tail,
yeah.
they got the clit there, but they're still, and they're like yellow too, man. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Because like Scotch
They look
bonnets are normally
great.
like round bulbous like pumpkins, but those do got that little scorpion tail.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice
So-
crossbreed, man.
And
I
so you
heard-
get from the same plant, you get the same thing, man. It's crazy.
So I think that's called the pepper tongue. Is that what it is? Like the pepper T, like the pepper X, but it's like 3 million
So
Scovilles.
this is where we have our mashes.
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
Damn.
This is just
Dude,
one
that's
of the
a ton of
warehouses.
mash.
And we're
Dude.
still pretty small, man.
I mean, I guess. But people that are listening right now, they're just
All
like,
that is smashed there too.
holy shit.
Fuck, you're the best, dude.
So here
Chile
we have them all
cabra.
labeled. We have them all labeled. And this is just what we have for sales, local sales, which we just keep turning it. See, we try to use organic agave.
Thanks, man.
We use a lot of rums.
Ooh,
Pa beber o
good
pa qué?
stuff.
Is it just for cooking, Carlos, or qué?
Yeah, that one, yes. I wouldn't use any other for cooking.
It's okay. Where do you get your whiskey from, Roddy? Or is it a rum you get for one of your sauces?
It's a whiskey, yeah. So there's a guy in the building next to me, actually, that makes a small
Ahí
batch.
salgo, usted. Sí,
whiskey.
va.
That-
Ahí salgo, sí
that-
salgo. Puta, ahí sale un camión.
What's going on
Ya
over there?
váyase. Sorry. ¿Ah?
Now we get to see everything.
Los tamales yo le voy a decir a Oscar que le dé el dinero. Yeah, so I'm coordinating. They're going to the farm again to pick up more. So we're harvesting today. We harvest 2 days a week. There's not enough time to harvest in one day.
Not too much. So do you all right, you got a big team. What's your size of the people that you have, or how many people are out just picking peppers for you twice a week?
Well, the size of the people can range between
The number.
5 feet to 6 feet, depending on the person. I think I answered your question. You asked what size of people.
I know. That was bad.
You gotta wear yourself better, Sam.
But you got like a dozen individuals out there picking for you every other week, or
No, so we have so I love that my pickers have to be 90% women. I think they're more gentle with picking, and we pick without twig. So we got a certain amount that we pick with twigs because we sell to the market.
Yeah.
To like the farmers market, and that it has more shelf time with them.
Mhm.
But we're very picky on where we sell because we want our seed to be our seed, but then at the end we want people to have better scotchies.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Dude, that is
and we
awesome.
have around 15 pickers. It's just daily work, so it's 2 days per week. And then we have 8 people in our facility here in the capital.
Do you plan on naming this Scotchy Scorpion Pepper Cross? Anything kind of wild down the line once it's more stable?
I've thought about it. I actually want to get the New Mexico Pepper Institute down here to see how we can do a origin denomination for a pepper, but to get the stability of the genetic. I would. So that it's the industry where people want to have the hottest pepper and people want to name their genetics, etc. But at the end, we want to supply the U.S. chain with good pepper mash. We want to give the world good hot sauce. Uh, we want to do our own stuff. We don't want to pick sides, pick fights. It's not my fight, man. What's happening right now with Pepper X, Pepper Y, Pepper Z? Does it does it feed us, man? Does that feed you, Fire? Does it feed you, Sam? Does it feed anybody else? It doesn't feed us. It
Nope.
feeds egos.
Yeah.
That I know, but do I give? I give a fuck.
Yeah.
Congrats,
That's what's up, man.
congrats to Ed. I hope he maintains it. I hope they are really the hottest pepper. I've tried really fucking hot peppers from my farm, which are stronger than any Reaper or 7 pot that I've grown as well. I've tried big black mamas that are just fucking scorchingly, crazily hot, oozing capsaicin, and it's just ridiculous. So it also depends on many factors, but I like to see the show. I like to see the circus. But if there's no seeds out there to grow Pepper X, we're never gonna know what the hell it is.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
very true, man. Because it's like you're not trying to get into the debate, you're not flexing. You just want to make a great product for people to enjoy. Perfect. And then you're winning there. You know, it's like there's no one you're competing against then in that
Mhm.
standard.
Yeah, I'm tapping into the Latino market in the U.S. and being a Latino, that nostalgic market, that American dream. I think there's enough cake for everybody, man.
Do you think there's enough white boy market in Honduras for me to try to get there?
I doubt I'm the benchmark in Honduras, and it's expensive, man. Like the culture here is less than $1 hot sauce, which is crazy. You're getting red number 5. You're getting
Yeah.
all those artificial stuff, and that's disgusting, man.
Is that what is currently being produced in your country? Like there are those types of hot sauces being made there?
Oh, those hot sauces are made all around Latin America, man. It's ridiculous. Like you get it's like a fermented like Peking or bird's peak or Tabasco pepper, and then they just dilute it with loads of water, put some sodium benzoate, put red number 5, uh, put xanthan gum, put it in a plastic bottle, and set it with a reductor. Sort of, it's not a squirt bottle, but you squeeze it to get it out, and it's just like you give me a good fermented mash. Okay, give me some tapatios, give me some Tabasco, and I'll eat it with a michelada, or I'm gonna eat it with an oyster. But don't give me this really fake hot sauce. But it's deep in the culture, man. So right now we have our popular brand, which is Chinga tu Lengua by Lengua de Fuego, and it's we're tapping into not the very low end of the market, but that in between where you're getting your 250 to $3 sauce instead of a $10-12 sauce.
Good to know, man. And then it's like even like El Yucateco. I know everyone's like, oh, dude, the color of their sauces are great. It's all dye oriented, which yeah, try to avoid that stuff, guys. Try to make a natural product.
Yeah, I admire El Yucateco and these companies. It's like they've done something. They permeated the market, but is it? I think there's a market for that. There's a market for all types of sauces, including the commodity hot sauces. But we have to know what we're buying them and what we're using them for.
Yeah.
But we do need to, like, hey, we're doing good stuff for you guys. Whoever's watching, we're doing the good stuff for you guys. So
Mhm.
instead of buying 2 bottles of $4, buy a good hot sauce for $8, $10. And you don't need to use as much, and you're gonna add flavor to your food, not just have your food taste like one type of fermented hot sauce.
There
And
you
you get
go.
to support these guys. That's awesome, man.
We gotta pay the rent.
Yeah, so I visited John Hart, K John in Las Cruces in February this year. So we were there, we're at his facility, trying sauces, etc. And like he knows so much about the industry, man. He illuminates anybody with what he's known, his career. He's in the fucking Hall of Fame of hot sauces. So it's you really get to understand where you are in the markets. And I was telling you in the beginning that I wanted to transition to lighter sauces, not as hot, etc. And it's part of the conversation. It's I want to go into the dressing industry, the salsa industry, the rub business. Like we can do stuff, but the thing is, we're doing our stuff here because we don't have as many providers as you guys have in the States. Like you can for the right money, you can have whatever you want at hand, just in time. Here, you don't get that.
Oh, that's
Yeah, there's a
truth there.
difference there.
Just for like the economy of it. Yeah. Damn. No, that looks slick, Roddy. Have you considered doing other things besides hot sauce specifically utilizing your facility?
I have the same list of plans, dude. I want to get into making like probably dressings because I want to like appeal that to like supermarkets locally, and I want to do dry rubs. I want to make salts. I want to start like my plan is to be Goya but better. I
Because
would
that
like to
brand
have
will
a
too.
wide variety of like things that I can offer, but what I want to offer is something a lot healthier than what you get. Because like if you look at the adobo by Goya, for example, like there's a bunch of shit in there that I'm like, this has no reason to for why being in here. Or like some of the hot sauce, for example, like he said, like there's so many with like artificial ingredients and stuff. Like, and I would like to be able to expand into I want to be like a staple pantry item in all kinds of way, you know, like your salts, your seasonings, your rubs, your stuff, like condiments and sauces and all of that. So in the future, I do plan on expanding to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's so it's the sky's the limit, guys. But let's focus on what we need to focus first,
Yeah, of course.
which is our brands, and love our brands first, and let people know, compete. And I ask you guys, like, you're still fairly like me. We're fairly new, all of us, but don't you guys think you it's time like to start choosing battles in like what festivals are we gonna go? Uh,
Yeah, we were just talking about that this week actually, because we've done the traveling to every freaking show for the last 2.5, almost 3 years, and
Yeah.
it's time consuming, it's expensive, it's annoying, there's a lot, it's fun, but you know it's still a lot of work. So this year we're both planning on just being like very cautious with where we go. I already
Mhm.
did pay for the Albuquerque show, but that's the only one that I have set. And then I don't know what else I would do next year. I'm trying to do a lot more events locally to see if I can just like make more money and not spend so much.
yeah, it doesn't. It's an investment. It doesn't pay off. That's what I think. I'm gonna put you guys in mute just for a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think well, we've even discussed like Albuquerque. Are we gonna? Are we not? I mean, yeah, we already have it paid for. That's gonna be a fun one. It'll be the third year. Let's hope it's gonna be the best year of all. But then Carlos has been mentioning a Zest Fest a lot, and we've heard the negatives consistently. But
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. I just don't know if I'll be able to swing anything, especially with the new addition of the family, unless it's summertime. Albuquerque is a stretch, but yeah, unless
Yeah,
it's
Albuquerque is
summertime.
pushing it for you, man, because your child is due just a little bit before Albuquerque, so it's gonna be rough, man.
It's stressful
Also,
to see.
BT Dubs. I don't want to be the party pooper, but we're running close to like the 45-minute mark. So whenever Carlos comes back, we can just start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Dude, I love this conversation. I love
Oh, I'm here.
I love
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, Carlos is back, dude. I love all that we've talked about. I love your honesty and your willingness to be open with us and like show us the facility and tell us about all these plans and stuff. It's amazing. I cannot wait to get that mask from you. I will email you
Oh,
right
I'll
after this.
definitely
and
be
like, yo, let's
sending.
get this.
I'll be sending you a mesh. You can actually put us in contact, Sam.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I have your email. I'm gonna email you right after this. Be like, yo, what up?
Yeah, we need to because I'm sending some sauces to the States. So uh I'd really like to get that up to you so that because you're co-packing, man, and we're definitely below the range of because I have all the pricing from all the pepper
Producers, yeah.
mash
Hell yeah,
producers.
man.
Yeah. So it's
I appreciate it.
we need to support each other. We need to like this has to be a support group. We all have to grow at everybody's rate. So like
Yeah.
we all have to defend, and promote our own hot sauce brand. But then also learn from each other, man, and see how we can all support each other.
Yeah.
Stay close, go far. I love that
Stay
mentality.
close,
And
go
I always
far.
say, yeah, I always say, like, if everyone stays in their own lane to a degree, then we're not competing with each other. We're all doing something different. I mean, it's hot sauce, but I mean, we're all going to grow together and hopefully succeed together, unless everyone's trying to make the same exact shit you are. Well, then the hell with them. But if you're actually trying to do something unique and creative, there's space for everybody, man. I'm stoked.
All right, just like Sean Evans, Carlos, this camera, your camera. Tell the people what you have going on. Because we're about to wrap up. Like, where can they find you? Do you have any like? Tell me the website. Where can they buy your sauce? What should they buy? Tell them everything.
So Lengua de Fuego HN.com. That's my website. Lengua de Fuego HN is our handle for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find us there. I'm sure that you're going to put something on the podcast notes for that. But love the space, guys. Love the conversation. I think 1 hour is not enough. We got to do the day-to-day. I had to move. I appreciate the time. I hope that this is not like the first one we do. I'd love to do more.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome back whenever you want, man. We love this.
The more people watch, the better. But independently, if this is just a call to talk shit and learn from each other, I think that's, for me, it's a win.
Appreciate that, man. No, it was fantastic to have you on. And then maybe after the new year, we're going to have to get you on again. We want to do more of these. We want to do more videos. We want to utilize YouTube. We want to take over because we were the first hot sauce podcast out there. God damn it. It's been going on.
We're going to go to
strong.
Honduras. Sam, we have to go to Honduras.
Come to Honduras, man. Like here, I'll take care of you guys. Just pay for your ticket and I'll take care of you guys here. Come and eat fresh produce and eat fresh peppers.
I want to go work at the facility. I just want to go cook sauce and make
Dude,
mash,
if
man.
you take care of us, get some free labor out of it at the least. Like
we'll go pick peppers.
For a
Yeah.
day. You better watch my pockets. So I'm probably gonna have a couple in there.
I'll pay with Honduran rum and beer.
Ooh. Well, thank you so much,
Good
Gus. I
stuff.
appreciate that, my friend.
And coffee. And coffee.
Yes.
I'll do that.
And
Yeah,
cigars.
hell yeah.
They got the good cigars down there. I know that. We'll have to talk about that soon. But yeah, we'll get pepper mash rolling. But anytime, Carlos, you keep us posted.
All right, man.
All right, catch you, man.
Look at it.
Take care, brothers.
All right.
Have a
Yeah.
great one.
Samuel, Carlos, everybody. See you in the next one. Bow, bow.
Football.